Second episode of the day, and on this particular episode we are talking about the company that gave Bushiri a loan for Sparkling Waters Hotel. But man, they have trouble going on over there. LO actually posted an article yesterday, and I wanted to cover a little bit of that part of that article. Sexuality Show, Daily Christian Commentary videos. If it's the first time over here, what's good? What's hanging? You Gucci? I hope you Gucci, because hey, Monday is good. It's Friday. Tomorrow is the live stream. We get to do our Bible discussions and also live discussions as well. This video also is sponsored by RA. They do car repair, car key repair, and also car key duplication and programming. So if you lose your key, holla at Mandems, or if you want a duplicated key, but more details about that towards the end. So you can actually send a message over to get your quotations. You guys remember that the company that did this, they are licensed by the FCA, FCSA. They're licensed by things so that they can operate as a, but woman them, they seem to be in hot waters. They might be losing their license because of what they did, because apparently they were not supposed to do them type of things that they did. Now that's one of the reasons why I'm covering the story, but it's not just that. It's what actually happened according to the timeline of the whole thing. Now you'll remember there was about 200 million that was invested in the renovation and expansion of Sparkling Waters, which was Bushiri's hotel when it was still down here. Mandem used these people's money to get his thing up there. While he was there claiming to have businesses all over, doing massive things, doing big man things, Mandem was out there owing people, not paying. So he wasn't paying. So he got arrested. Now this is the part that I really wanted to focus on. He got arrested. After Bushiri got arrested, he came out. When he came out on bail, they say, according to this article, they started communicating with Bushiri. Hey, Munna, what's going on? Munna, what's happening? You got the bail, Mandem thing. Remember that we gave you the loan. Can you do Mandem good? Guess what Bushiri said? According to the article, they say Bushiri said, Munna, I promise you. I promise you. I promise you that the Mandem is going to pay you the money. You're going to get the food. You understand? I know you can see the article. The article literally says that, yeah, Mandem made a promise that I got you. Before Bushiri could do anything, Bushiri dipped. Bushiri dipped. Gone, Baba. When Bushiri dipped, Mandem didn't have any ways of getting their thingy. And now, not only did he false promise these people, and then they had to they were stuck in no man's land. Now they were stuck in a position where, because they had made so much loans, maybe some of the loans were not, you didn't look through the paperwork properly, they didn't look through, you understand? Now, this brought me to a very interesting thought, the reason being that some people are losing rights of function down here. But if you think of some pastors, some people that are under his ministry, they are losing their reward in their calling because of associating to those people. You see, it's not just, you can't just function under a charlatan and everything is Gucci. Just doesn't work like that, okay? You must associate with the right people. But if you do that, you discredit your work. This is why in Matthew chapter number 7, they come saying that we did these wonderful things, we did this. And he says, away from me, you evildoers, I never knew you. It's because they were never part of him. They were under the wrong banner. And so, if you really sit down to think about it, some people are under ministries they shouldn't be. So it's not just those ones who are losing a license. Some of you are functioning in your ministry's position under him, and you don't know it discredits what you're doing. Not only does it discredit what you're doing down here, it discredits what you're doing to the kingdom. Because you're doing it under the wrong banner. These ones are losing their license. Oh no, you are losing your reward because you're doing it under the wrong banner. The Bible does talk about people that lose. Paul, you hear Paul saying, lest I even preach to others to come to the right way, I myself be regarded otherwise. Why? Because them should be focused on the goal. He says, I run not like a man who's aimless. I'm not running after the wind. I'm running after the goal. And the goal is that the Messiah's satisfaction must be with what I did as I was down here. I don't need a Samson situation where I'm gonna only commit to at the last minute. But throughout my life, I had no commitment. I'm not gonna waste 10 years of my life in a charlatan's church, claiming to be serving God, knowing very well there's dodgy man business. People are losing their licenses. You are losing your reward being down there. If you read the Bible actually says, "Come out of her, my people, so that you do not receive of the reward of her plagues." She partakes in the judgment of God. And so she, being that church, the church, partakes in the judgment of God. And so if you remain down there, what you think happens? People are losing their licenses. You are losing reward. And you see the loss of reward in 1 Corinthians chapter number 3. He says, we build, but the materials that we're building with tell us of the value of reward we will get. Some people will lose reward. That's the subject of being a Christian. It's not lose reward. Some of you might not even be saved. You've been made to think Yes, there are churches where people might be saved, but there's nothing more to their salvation because they have the wrong theology. They think I'm doing this for this church so that I can expand myself in business. So they do things for carnal reasons because they are under carnal pastors. People are losing licenses. You are losing reward. You're serving under the wrong ministry. You can't just, but either ways I'm serving God. No, you're not only just serving God. That's the reason why the Bible says, come out of here, my people, being that particular church. So this is a reminder for people. It's a reminder. You can't just be anywhere and it's okay. It doesn't work like that. Make the right decision. Pull yourself out of that cult and get in right. That money, lost. People that had their money invested in that, lost. Millions, hundreds of millions, lost. Because them said, don't worry, I'm giving you a promise, you get your money. And before you know it, them dipped it. You know the way the article puts it, it's very fine. It says, no, Bushiri was there promising, don't worry, Mandem's got you, I got you. Before the week ended, them had dipped it. Them can't be trusted. Anyways, Strict Reality Show, Daily Christian Commentary videos, as I stated, it's very sponsored by RA. They do car key duplication and also programming. So if you lost your key, hey, you know what? Your keys to the kingdom are based on the Messiah, but hey, the keys for your car. You will lose yourself a lot of money if you do not get. I think it's best you keep the main key back at home and get a duplicated key. And so holla at them at this particular number, which is the same ministry number as a matter of fact at the moment, until I get a different number. So contact that particular number and you will get your quotation for your particular car. And I'll see you on a later on. Please, keys to the kingdom, Gucci, but also fix the car keys issue. It's Ricky. I'll see you on a later on. You'll be blessed.